Well, hello. This is Brother Wes, Prophet Wes. I want to give you some insight. I want to give you some insight, a prophetic word on what God is getting ready to do. And I saw this a couple of days ago in sort of like a vision, but I couldn't really make out clear completely what I was seeing and what God was saying. And basically it was the kind of the vision was kind of like, it was like a tree, and this tree, it had something sweet on it, but also the tree had something bitter on it. In other words, there's a test, there's a temptation that the enemy has sent to the people of God. And in this temptation, the temptation is something that is a place of where it's tempting and where it could control them, it can defeat you. But also what I see is there's something that's connected to this thing that's tempting, but also something that will activate your victory. It will activate. It's like the antidote. It's almost like the sweetness. It's almost like the sickness that the enemy is sending. But also on the same tree is also the antidote or the healing. So what I'm seeing is this right here. Many of you, there's a test that you're in. In this test, God is going to reveal to you the enemy's plan. He's going to reveal to you the strategy on how to defeat the enemy. God is sending you the revelation knowledge. God is sending you the wisdom. God is sending you the insight, the understanding, the authority, the power to be able to overcome this thing and defeat it and get the authority and get the strength from it. This particular thing that you're in, this war, this warfare, this mental warfare, this emotional warfare, this physical warfare that you're in, even though it feels like it's getting the best of you, God has given you the victory, the antidote. And that antidote is getting ready to become unlocked, reveal, release, and it's going to respond in your life concerning this situation. So stay focused, stay right there, keep listening, and keep seeking God, because God is going to give you the necessary strength, that the dunamis that's inside of you is about to activate, and which means that there's another level, there's another dimension, there's another power, there's another strength, there's another authority that's getting ready to become released out of your body, released out of your strength, released from your relationship with God. God says, my grace is sufficient, my strength is made perfect when you're weak. In your weak place, this is where God is ready to perfect his authority. He's ready to perfect his anointing. He's ready to perfect his hand concerning your life and concerning who he is in your life. He's getting ready to show up in a way, and he's going to reveal to you likened unto. And the last thing is, when the old prophet and young prophet was surrounded in this mountain by the enemy, and the young prophet was worried and concerned that the young prophet felt like they were going to be defeated. But the old prophet prayed and asked God to open his young prophet eyes up, that the young prophet can see what he saw and what God had backing them. And God opened his eyes up, and he was able to see the armies of God ready with their swords dipped with fire and ready to fight. Hear me. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. You can't go by how you feel. Can't go by what it looked like, because God is backing you, and he's got something large behind you, in you, and it's getting ready to erupt. Have a good day.